Hello, everyone, and welcome to this today episode, which today we'll be talking about the Formula E, which the future could be uncertain. So let's get into it. So today is the moment where Mercedes has officially retired from the Formula E. It was not a surprise because we already knew about it last year, and it adds to the list of two other big manufacturers, Audi and BMW. Despite these three manufacturers being very successful in the series, and Mercedes, who just recently won the championship right now, and so you have championship caliber team who just well, we don't need anymore to stay in the series. We have developed enough our electric product, so we're just going to leave. And the same goes with Michelin. Michelin has announced that they have officially retired from Formula E as the official supplier tire. And one of the reasons that Michelin has retired is because they used the Formula E as a lab to create a new eco tires. So, so at the moment, it feels to me that the manufacturers uses the Formula E just to develop their own product. And whenever they feel they have their product they wanted to be what they wanted to have, and they feel satisfied, they just we're just going to leave. So what's the purpose of the Formula E other than just to develop the product? What will happen whenever all the manufacturers feel they feel they don't need to spend money in this service because they feel that their electric product or whatever is good enough now? So So at this point, I think the Formula E is a turnaround point where they need to refocus and transform the series in order for the manufacturers and for the fans to stay interested in the series as well. One of the reasons as well as to why the Formula E needs to refocus and change strategy in order to stay afloat and to not die in the next few years is the schedule and the track they use. Um, This year, Formula E was supposed to race in Vancouver. The race was cancelled in 2022, and it's been decided that it was not rescheduled for the 2023 season. So for a series to stay afloat, you cannot have a schedule that gets race cancellation at the last minute neither. And even at the moment, the 2023 schedule is not fully announced, is not fully done yet, and there's only 5 months left. So for a big series like the Formula E, it's not sustainable to stay like that, to stay that way for for its future. Also, when it comes to Vancouver, those who bought the tickets still haven't heard any news about when they will be refunded and if they will be refunded too. So, street course, in my opinion, it's a good thing, but it cannot stay in street course forever. One thing they should do about the track at some point, I think Formula E is at turnaround point where they need to start to go to proper racetrack that was built to. There's many tracks who I believe can hold the Formula E, especially with the Gentry that is coming. And even some tracks, some big tracks have other configuration who can receive the Formula E too. So Formula E is in need to really to retransform itself with the schedule and the track that they want to race. Street course, it's fun street course, but it's a challenge for the promoters to organize street course because it involves city, it involves public money, and etc. So they need to retransform themselves with their with the schedule. Another thing that they need to do is also to transform a little bit the Formula E as well, and what they want the Formula E to what kind of show they want to provide. currently the racing with the Formula E is really, really good so in terms of on-track product and racing, uh, this is really good. But there's still a few gimmicks that they need to change that has been around since the beginning, like attack mode and fan boost. These two are just gimmick, and they should just go away. At this point, it was great to have that for a moment, but now it just same old, same old. Like for example, when it comes to power and power management, just let the driver and the teams handle whenever they want to use their their energy. If a driver wants to use more energy at the beginning and save more at the end, fine. If another one wants to do the opposite, that's good. That gives plenty of different strategy as to how they want to manage. So at this point, if Formula E wants to stay afloat, they need to find a plan, a strategy as to what they want the Formula E to be in the future, and also they need to find a way to make the manufacturers to stay and to want to stay in the series. So they cannot just the series cannot be used forever to be used just to let the manufacturers just develop their product and just go out whenever they are done with that. So otherwise, the series is due for dying in the next few years for sure. So anyway, so that's it for the today's video. Just leave your thought in comment, and we'll talk next time for the next news that will show up. See ya.